So comparing somebody today to somebody in the past is like comparing to someone playing a video game on Hall of Fame to somebody that's playing the game on easy mode with the sliders up.
Will you lead me to paradise?
Unpopular opinion. Our fathers, grandfathers, uncles, they were not better providers than men are today. They just lived in a time where life was a lot easier. And I'm going to break this down because I hate to see people comparing the two without giving context. So, for context, in 1990, the average mortgage payment in America was $650. Today, the average monthly mortgage payment is $2,500. That's almost a 4x. The average rent price in America in 1990, it was $370. The average rent price today is $2,000. That's a 5x. The average home price in 1990 was $120,000. The average home price today is $420,000. That's 3.5 times more. The average car payment with insurance in 1990 was $230. The average car payment with insurance today is $730.
So my question is this inflation or is this extortion at this point? If we actually got a chance to see how this thing really working out far as us like getting money, we doing the same thing that they was doing back in the day. But we getting paid more but charged double. See what I'm saying? Like I get what he's saying. Like we literally getting paid more, but we getting charged like 4 times for the same thing. That's why I don't really understand when it comes to raises and taxes and things of that nature. Cause it's like, damn, you gave me a raise at work, true enough, but my rent then went up, shit, mortgage then went up, taxes then went up. So it's really not a raise. It's kind of like the cat and mouse game in a sense, you know. I don't know, but I'm gonna let him finish cooking. But he definitely on to something though. What y'all think? Make sure y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he on to something, or y'all think he just talking at the mouth? Well, let's go.
That's a 3x. Meanwhile, the average income in 1990 was $30,000. Today, the average income is $55,000. That's not even a 2x. It hasn't even the average income hasn't even doubled, and that's in 35 years. In 1990, on average, people were paid $2,500 a month. Today, the average person gets around $4,200 a month. So once again, that number hasn't even doubled. The average minimum wage in 1990 was $4. The average minimum wage today is $7.25. Once again, it hasn't doubled. So comparing somebody today to somebody in the past is like comparing to someone playing a video game on Hall of Fame to somebody that's playing the game on easy mode with the sliders up. So there's really no comparison, but people, they really lack understanding of this basic thing. And I know a lot of people, they going to say, well, they just need to leave their jobs, find better jobs, and make more money. And I agree with that largely. I do think people need to up their skill sets so they could be better and bigger earners. At the same time, people say those things without understanding how the economy and how ecosystems work. These jobs that people down talk and consider low wages, these jobs are what makes the country go round. How you get your food, the clothes that's on your back, the building you live in, the people that's teaching your kids, the cars we drive in. All these things are ran and functioned by people that don't make a lot of money. So if these people quit and left these careers and chase to make more money, the whole economy in the world would shut down immediately. So we need people in these positions and career fields, which is why it never makes sense to me when I see people down talk people that actually do these jobs. They make the world go round. So again, you can't compare somebody like that to your father, grandfather, or uncle that was living in the past. But also, and this is probably the biggest point, and if you're going to compare people from the past to today, this should be the point that y'all bring up. It's that people understood where they were in life and where they were on the social, economic ladder, and they desired and wanted things that were according to where they were in life. Meaning back in the day, you didn't see people who were teachers, factory workers, telemarketers, with Louis Vuitton bags, going to Turks and Caicos, driving BMWs. You didn't see people like that with those things, and nor did they want them, because they understood where they were economically. And there wasn't any social media back then, so they didn't care to impress people. They understood those things were for the rich and wealthy. And nowadays, you have people who don't even make 60, 70,000 annually that want and desire and need to have all these things. And men who aren't making enough, feel like they need to get them or they aren't providing properly. So you have this weird dichotomy and everything is off balance simply because people are not putting things into context. And this isn't me making excuses for people because I know oftentimes people will hear something like this and they'll say, "Oh, you just making excuses for people." That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just putting things in their
Hey, this guy's really on to something. I didn't really like. I like how he just put that with the whole Louis Vuitton bags. When you really think about it, it's like, damn, a Louis Vuitton bag costs what, like 12, 13, depending on like the size and if it's like a tote bag or not. And even some of them little bags be costing a lot. Damn, that's crazy. He made me feel guilty, man. And I can honestly say I don't do it for the people. I do it for myself because I just like nice things and I understand the whole importance of treating yourself and you getting yourself something nice. But like the most crazy shit I would do is pay like 600 for a Gucci hat, and I can't even really fit the fucking hat because of my dreads. So it's crazy. Like I understand, man. Damn, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of all the stuff he talking about.
because I know this is social media and everybody loves sensationalism, but that's just childish. And what's the point of having a real adult conversation if you're not going to put things into their proper context? So at the end of the day, what I am saying though is give people grace. Stop expecting people to have things overnight. Stop comparing people to other people. Be willing to build with someone. Because if you're not willing to do those things, you're going to stay in a state of struggle. Because you're expecting things that just aren't reality when it comes to the majority.
I agree with this guy, man. I definitely think he was on to some. I like how he really broke it down, and I agree with everything that he's saying and that he stand for, man. So let me know. Do y'all agree with this guy? Do y'all think that we really living above our means and the things like the Gucci bags and the Louis Vuitton bags and things of that nature is really meant for people who are wealthy or making over 60K? Let me know what y'all think. I think that it should be more of a treat for the people who under that tax bracket and who not making so much money. But I also think that if you just freely doing it and buying Louis every other day or trying to keep up with the Joneses, then it's really not for you. But I don't give a fuck if you making 50K, 60K. If you want a bag or a shoe or something that costs $1,000, then you want to save for it and take care of your bills and your responsibilities and then get it, I guess so. But that's why it's kind of tricky too because we got things like Carlana, Afterpay. So the things that he's saying, it actually make it worse because it's like we really trying to buy these things. Like me, I'm guilty of that too. I done bought some shit off Carolina that was I think that damn Moose Knuckle that joint was like 13, 1400. What? Carolina. And paid it off and it's like shit. Some people can just buy it, but I really wanted that coat at the time and shit. I didn't really have it I had it to cash out, but it wasn't the best thing for me to just cash out 1,300 on the coat. I'm like shit, I can pay five and put a little something to it each month, pay 100 a month, something like that. So it do kind of all balance out, but that's still trickery because you really just putting yourself right back in the bond. You know what I mean? Like right back in the rat race, right back doing the same shit. So I guess that is the immature part of me. But it's your boy Schoolie. It's just Schoolie. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. And when y'all get the chance, check out my other videos. Man, I got these playlists going. You know what I mean? I'm starting to like this shit on back though, man. But tune in. Yeah.
All aboard! Natural born hustler!